Listen, if you thought the rap game was already dangerous, what's unfolding right now is on a whole different level. Fans are shocked, timelines are on fire, and behind-the-scenes emotions are running dangerously high. Word on the street says Pooh Shiesty just sent a chilling warning toward NBA YoungBoy, and this message wasn't subtle, friendly, or meant for music alone. This isn't ordinary rap beef. This feels deeply personal and painfully real. Sources close to both camps claim tension that's been quietly building for months has finally exploded. Phones are ringing nonstop, camps are choosing sides, and the industry is holding its breath. Some fans swear it's clout chasing, while others believe this is the most serious threat the culture has seen in years. Either way, nobody is laughing. Pooh Shiesty's name carries weight in the streets. NBA YoungBoy's reputation speaks worldwide, and when those two energies collide, consequences follow. Friends are worried, families are nervous, and fans are dissecting every post, lyric, and silence. Because when warnings replace words and silence replaces noise, history shows that danger is never far behind. Stay locked in, because this story is only beginning, and it's about to turn very dark. The moment the rumor hit the streets, the atmosphere around the rap game shifted instantly, and people who usually brushed off online chatter suddenly started paying attention. Fans are shocked because this situation didn't feel like ordinary internet noise or promotional beef. According to whispers moving through the industry, a private situation allegedly spiraled into something much bigger, and the tension between Pooh Shiesty and NBA YoungBoy reached a point where nobody could pretend it was harmless anymore. Emotions ran high behind closed doors, and insiders claim the energy felt heavy, uncomfortable, and impossible to ignore. Sources close to Pooh Shiesty say he had been feeling a certain way for a long time, watching everything quietly and letting small moments pile up. People around him claim he felt tested, not just as an artist, but as a man with a reputation to protect. What started as industry side-eye allegedly turned into real frustration when he began hearing things through mutual connections that didn't sit right with him. Fans online would later dig through old clips and lyrics, but at the time, this was happening far away from cameras. According to one insider, the situation escalated after a conversation that was supposed to clear the air but allegedly did the opposite. Voices were raised, egos clashed, and both sides walked away feeling disrespected. Pooh Shiesty reportedly felt that certain boundaries had been crossed and that staying quiet any longer would send the wrong message. The family was left divided on how he should respond, with some urging him to stay focused on the bigger picture, while others believed respect had to be defended at all costs. Meanwhile, NBA YoungBoy's camp was moving in silence. No public reactions, no obvious responses, just a calm that fans found unsettling. Supporters interpreted the silence differently, with some saying it showed confidence, while others believed it was calculated. Emotions ran high online as fan bases clashed, arguing over loyalty and history. Every post, every emoji, every vague caption became a growing narrative that nobody could control anymore. Behind the scenes, friends allegedly tried to play mediator. One mutual associate reportedly reached out, hoping to cool things down before it went any further. But pride is a powerful thing, especially when reputations are involved. Pooh Shiesty was said to be unwilling to accept peace that felt performative. People close to him claim he believed certain actions spoke louder than apologies that came too late. The tension didn't explode. It thickened, settling into something dangerous and unresolved. Then came the alleged warning. According to multiple whispers, Pooh Shiesty sent a message that wasn't meant for public consumption but quickly traveled through the grapevine. It wasn't loud or dramatic. It was calm, direct, and chilling. Fans are shocked because the tone reportedly suggested finality, like someone who had already made up their mind. That kind of energy changes everything, especially in a culture where words have consequences. As news of the warning spread, reactions poured in from all directions. Some artists chose to stay silent, not wanting their names attached to something volatile. Others posted cryptic messages about loyalty, respect, and standing on business, which only added fuel to the fire. Bloggers began framing the situation as inevitable, pulling up past conflicts and painting a picture of two worlds colliding. Whether fair or not, the narrative was growing faster than the truth. Family members on both sides were reportedly uneasy. Conversations happened behind closed doors where loved ones expressed fear about how quickly situations can spiral. The rap game has seen too many stories like this end badly, and those memories weighed heavy. Friends worried about pride outweighing logic, about emotions clouding judgment when the stakes were higher than music. Fans continued dissecting everything, replaying old interviews and reading between non-existent lines. Emotions ran high as people picked sides and argued endlessly in comment sections. Some begged both artists to step back, while others fueled the chaos, treating it like entertainment. But to those close to the situation, this wasn't content. It was real life unfolding in real time. Nothing had been resolved. No statements, no clarifications, no denials. Just tension hanging in the air, thick and uncomfortable. The family was left divided, the fans were left guessing, and the industry was left watching closely. Because everyone knew this stage was the most dangerous one, when silence speaks louder than threats, and the next move could change everything forever. The next phase of the drama unfolded quietly, but carried a heavy charge that everyone could feel. Fans are shocked by how fast the narrative shifted from whispers to watchful silence, because insiders say both camps started moving differently. According to people close to the situation, Pooh Shiesty tightened his circle and stopped answering calls from anyone he didn't fully trust. The energy around him was described as focused, tense, and deeply personal, like someone preparing for something serious rather than chasing attention. At the same time, NBA YoungBoy's camp allegedly became even more closed off. Friends noticed fewer public appearances, fewer posts, and a noticeable pullback from the spotlight. Some fans interpreted this as confidence, others as caution. Emotions ran high online as supporters debated every move, but behind the scenes, family members were reportedly urging calm. One source claimed a relative reminded YoungBoy that situations like this rarely end cleanly, especially when pride is involved. According to industry whispers, a mutual acquaintance attempted another quiet intervention. This person allegedly met with people from both sides separately, trying to understand what went wrong before things escalated further. What they reportedly discovered was a deep misunderstanding mixed with old resentment. Pooh Shiesty was said to believe certain lines had been crossed repeatedly, while YoungBoy's side allegedly felt misinterpreted and unfairly targeted. The family was left divided on whether reconciliation was even possible. What added fuel to the fire was a leaked rumor about an unreleased song. Bloggers claimed lyrics existed that could be interpreted as disrespectful, even though no proof surfaced. Fans are shocked at how fast speculation became accepted truth. Reaction channels ran with the story, dissecting imaginary bars and assigning meanings that may never have existed. Emotions ran high as comment sections turned into battlegrounds, with accusations flying from both sides. Sources say Pooh Shiesty was frustrated watching narratives form without his voice included. People close to him claim he hates explaining himself publicly and prefers actions over statements. That silence, however, allowed others to speak for him. Friends reportedly warned him that letting rumors breathe could make things worse, but he allegedly believed the truth didn't need defending. That mindset, while respected by some, worried those closest to him. Meanwhile, NBA YoungBoy's fans took the silence as a sign of strength. They flooded social media with messages of loyalty, reminding everyone of his resilience and past controversies. Others, however, noticed subtle changes, like increased security and canceled plans, which sparked more questions. The family was left divided again, with some members encouraging distance from the drama, while others felt backing down could be seen as weakness. As days passed, tension turned into anticipation. Industry insiders claimed meetings were happening that had nothing to do with music. Managers, lawyers, and trusted elders were allegedly involved, not to escalate things, but to prevent irreversible damage. Fans are shocked because when people like that step in, it usually means the stakes are real. Emotions ran high as rumors suggested deadlines and ultimatums, though nothing was confirmed. Another twist came when an old associate broke their silence anonymously. They claimed this situation wasn't about money or clout, but about respect and miscommunication that spiraled out of control. According to them, both artists felt misunderstood and cornered by public perception. The family was left divided because some believed speaking out could clear the air, while others feared it would only pour gasoline on the fire. The pressure from fans didn't help. Every day, without answers, made people more impatient. Comment sections demanded statements, apologies, or proof. Some fans begged both sides to squash it, reminding them how quickly things can go wrong. Others treated it like entertainment, cheering on escalation without considering consequences. Emotions ran high as the culture fed on uncertainty. One thing was clear to everyone watching closely: the silence was strategic, not accidental. Both camps appeared to be weighing options carefully. No music drops, no interviews, no public moves. Just watchful waiting. Fans are shocked because this calm felt unnatural, like the quiet before something major happens. Those close to the situation reportedly lost sleep, worried about pride overshadowing logic. Families checked in more often, reminding both artists of responsibilities beyond the spotlight. The family was left divided between protecting reputations and protecting lives. As anticipation built, the rap world held its breath, knowing that the next move, or lack of one, could decide everything. In the middle of all this, industry veterans reportedly reached out privately, sharing cautionary stories from the past. They reminded both sides how misunderstandings have ended careers and lives before, urging them to slow down. Fans are shocked because these behind-the-scenes efforts rarely come to light unless things feel truly unstable. Emotions ran high among those elders, who felt responsible for preventing another avoidable tragedy. Rumors also surfaced about security changes and travel adjustments, though nothing was officially confirmed. Bloggers ran with the idea that both camps were taking precautions, which only intensified public concern. The family was left divided again, with loved ones torn between respecting privacy and wanting reassurance that everything would be okay. Close friends allegedly encouraged both artists to lean on their support systems instead of reacting emotionally. As speculation continued, subtle signs kept fans guessing. A like here, a deleted post there, a cryptic quote shared and then removed. Each small action was magnified and analyzed. Fans are shocked at how silence combined with ambiguity can feel louder than direct confrontation. Emotions ran high as theories stacked on top of theories, blurring the line between fact and fiction completely. Privately, some insiders claimed both artists were more affected than they let on. Sleepless nights, constant conversations, and the weight of expectation pressed down hard. The family was left divided on whether stepping away from the public eye was the right move, or if addressing things head-on would bring relief. Either choice carried risk, and that uncertainty fed the tension. By this point, the situation had grown far beyond two individuals. It involved families, teams, fans, and an entire culture watching closely. Every hour without clarity made the stakes feel heavier. Fans are shocked because what started as rumors now felt like a crossroads. Emotions ran high as everyone sensed that whatever happened next would echo for a long time. As night turned into early morning, the waiting continued. No confirmations, no denials, just a thick tension hanging over the scene. The family was left divided, fans stayed restless, and insiders watched carefully. Emotions ran high because everyone understood that silence can be a decision. Fans are shocked, knowing that in moments like this, the absence of noise often signals that something serious is being decided quietly and deliberately, behind closed doors. That understanding made the pause even heavier, turning speculation into concern and concern into unease for everyone paying attention. Nothing felt accidental anymore, and that realization kept the entire rap community locked in suspense, waiting. Every breath, every hour, and every rumor carried weight as the story continued unfolding. No one knew how it would end, only that it mattered deeply to everyone involved. Watching closely, holding collective breath, As the tension stretched on, the situation entered a phase that insiders described as the most dangerous yet, not because anything had happened, but because too much was left unsaid. Fans are shocked by how quickly anticipation turned into anxiety. According to people close to both camps, the weight of expectations started affecting daily life. Conversations were shorter, trust was thinner, and every unfamiliar move felt like a possible threat. Emotions ran high because nobody wanted to be the one caught off guard. Sources say Pooh Shiesty became more reflective during this time, replaying past interactions in his head. Friends noticed a change in his energy, less talk, more observation. He allegedly felt that his name and character were being questioned in ways that cut deeper than music. One person close to him claimed he said, "I don't like being painted as something I'm not," hinting that the public narrative bothered him more than he let on. The family was left divided, with some encouraging him to speak up and others insisting silence was power. On the other side, NBA YoungBoy was reportedly dealing with his own frustrations. According to insiders, he felt boxed in by assumptions and tired of being pulled into drama he didn't believe he started. People around him claim he questioned why he was expected to respond at all. Emotions ran high during private conversations where he allegedly expressed feeling misunderstood by both fans and peers. The family was left divided there too, torn between protecting his peace and defending his name. What intensified everything was the role of the internet. Reaction channels began creating daily updates, even when there was nothing new to report. Fans are shocked at how speculation turned into supposed breaking news. Anonymous sources popped up everywhere, each claiming inside information that contradicted the last. Emotions ran high as misinformation spread faster than truth, making it harder for anyone involved to know what was actually being said behind their backs. According to one industry insider, a misinterpreted comment from a vague line from an interview was taken as a sign of allegiance, even though the artist later claimed it meant nothing. Still, screenshots circulated, narratives formed, and camps allegedly questioned loyalties. The family was left divided as loved ones worried that outside voices were making a bad situation worse. Behind closed doors, serious conversations were happening. Managers and trusted elders reportedly urged both sides to consider long-term consequences. They reminded them that moments like this don't exist in isolation, that every decision echoes. Emotions ran high during these talks, with frustration clashing against logic. One source said there was a moment where it felt like everyone was talking, but nobody was listening. Fans began noticing changes in behavior. Shows were adjusted, appearances postponed, routines altered. Bloggers framed these moves as signs of escalation, though insiders said it was about caution. Fans are shocked because caution in the rap world is often mistaken for fear. Emotions ran high as supporters debated what these changes meant, projecting their own expectations onto the artists. Another twist came when an alleged voice note surfaced, though its authenticity was never confirmed. The clip, grainy and unclear, was said to contain a warning tone that sent chills through social media. Fans are shocked by how quickly it spread, even without proof. Pooh Shiesty's supporters argued it was fake, while others insisted it confirmed what they feared. Emotions ran high as the clip became another piece of a puzzle that might not even exist. Those close to Pooh Shiesty reportedly felt protective. Friends allegedly doubled down on loyalty, making sure his environment stayed tight. The family was left divided, worried that too much protection could look like preparation for something worse. Loved ones encouraged rest and distance from social media, hoping to reduce the mental strain. Still, the pressure was impossible to fully escape. NBA YoungBoy's inner circle reportedly took a similar approach. Security was increased quietly, and movements were kept low-key. Insiders say this wasn't about aggression, but about preventing misunderstandings. Fans are shocked because prevention rarely gets credit. Emotions ran high among family members who feared that one wrong rumor could lead to irreversible consequences. At the same time, subtle signs of humanity broke through the tension. According to one source, both artists expressed exhaustion with the situation. They were tired of the noise, the assumptions, the constant scrutiny. The family was left divided between wanting closure and fearing what closure might require. Emotions ran high because sometimes peace feels harder to reach than conflict. The culture watched closely, remembering past situations that started with words and ended tragically. Industry veterans privately voiced concern, reminding everyone how quickly things can spiral when pride and perception collide. Fans are shocked because these warnings felt eerily familiar. Emotions ran high as the community collectively hoped history wouldn't repeat itself. Despite all the speculation, no direct confrontation happened. No diss tracks, no public statements, no interviews. Just a heavy pause that stretched on. Insiders described it as a chess match where neither side wanted to move first. The family was left divided, debating whether making the first move meant weakness or wisdom. As days turned into weeks, the psychological toll became clearer. According to people close to the situation, stress levels were high, sleep was inconsistent, and patience was thin. Emotions ran high because living under a microscope changes how you breathe, how you think, how you move. Fans are shocked at how something unseen can feel so intense. Then came a quiet moment that few noticed at first. A cryptic message posted and deleted within minutes sparked another wave of theories. Was it a warning? A reflection? A coincidence? Fans dissected every word, every punctuation mark. Emotions ran high as the internet tried to force meaning where there might have been none. Privately, loved ones on both sides reportedly pleaded for de-escalation. They reminded the artists of their responsibilities, their futures, their families. The family was left divided but united in fear of loss. Emotions ran high during those conversations, filled with worry rather than anger. One truth became undeniable. The situation was no longer just about two artists. It was about perception, pressure, and the power of unchecked narratives. Fans are shocked because the line between reality and fiction had completely blurred. Emotions ran high as everyone sensed that the story was approaching a turning point. Nothing had exploded yet, but everything felt primed. The silence was no longer calm, it was loaded. Insiders believed a decision was coming, whether public or private. The family was left divided on what that decision should be, but united in knowing it mattered deeply. As the waiting continued, the rap world stayed frozen, watching two powerful figures navigate a moment that could redefine everything. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and the tension remained unresolved, hanging heavy in the air, waiting for whatever came next. By the time the situation reached its breaking point, the energy surrounding it felt completely different from when the rumors first surfaced. Fans are shocked because what once felt like distant speculation now felt close, personal, and heavy. According to insiders, both camps had reached a mental crossroads where every option felt risky. Emotions ran high because there was no clean exit anymore, only choices with consequences attached. Sources close to Pooh Shiesty claim this was the period where he finally spoke his mind behind closed doors. Not to the internet, not to bloggers, but to the people he trusted most. He reportedly expressed frustration over how the narrative had painted him as aggressive instead of calculated. One friend allegedly recalled him saying he felt boxed into a corner, where silence made him look weak and speaking up could make things worse. The family was left divided, torn between protecting his image and protecting his peace. At the same time, NBA YoungBoy's side was experiencing its own internal pressure. Insiders say conversations became more serious, less emotional, more strategic. He was reportedly advised to think beyond the moment and focus on the bigger picture. Emotions ran high when discussions turned to safety, responsibility, and legacy. Loved ones reminded him that reactions live forever, even when situations fade. The family was left divided on whether addressing the situation publicly would calm things down or ignite them. What finally shifted the tone was an alleged behind-the-scenes acknowledgement. According to industry whispers, word reached both sides that the situation was spiraling beyond control, pulling in too many outsiders. Managers and elders reportedly emphasized that this was no longer about pride, but about preventing irreversible damage. Fans are shocked because this kind of intervention usually happens only when things feel truly unstable. Emotions ran high during these talks, with frustration clashing against fear of what could happen next. Then came the moment fans had been waiting for, even if they didn't realize it at first. A subtle change in behavior signaled a possible turning point. No announcement, no dramatic statement, just a noticeable shift. One camp reportedly eased up on defensive moves, while the other slowed down internal chatter. Fans are shocked at how small changes can feel massive when tension has been stretched this thin. Emotions ran high as people debated whether this meant peace or preparation. Still, unresolved feelings lingered. According to insiders, neither side felt fully understood. Pooh Shiesty allegedly believed his warning had been mischaracterized, while YoungBoy's camp felt unfairly targeted by rumors they couldn't control. The family was left divided again, grappling with how much of the truth should ever be made public. Emotions ran high because honesty doesn't always bring relief. Sometimes it brings more chaos. The internet, however, refused to slow down. Reaction channels continued pushing dramatic headlines, and fans dissected every minor move. Fans are shocked at how quickly a lack of conflict became its own controversy. Some accused both artists of backing down, others praised maturity. Emotions ran high as opinions clashed, proving once again that public perception rarely matches private reality. Behind the scenes, exhaustion set in. According to people close to both artists, the constant speculation took a toll mentally and emotionally. Sleep was inconsistent, stress was constant, and patience wore thin. The family was left divided between shielding them from the noise and accepting that attention came with the territory. Emotions ran high because fame doesn't pause when you need it to. Another unexpected twist came when a respected figure in the culture reportedly reached out privately to both sides. Someone with history, influence, and credibility. This person allegedly shared stories of past conflicts that ended badly, emphasizing how easily situations like this can slip out of control. Fans are shocked because these conversations rarely become public, yet they often change outcomes. Emotions ran high during those talks, filled with reflection rather than anger. Slowly, the temperature began to drop. Not because everything was resolved, but because everyone involved recognized the weight of the moment. According to insiders, both camps agreed on one thing: nothing was worth irreversible loss. The family was left divided on details, but united on that principle. Emotions ran high as relief, mixed with lingering distrust. That didn't mean the story ended cleanly. Questions remained unanswered. Fans still wondered what really sparked the warning, what was said privately, and how close things came to crossing a line. Fans are shocked because closure never arrived in the way they expected. Emotions ran high as speculation continued, even as the situation stabilized. Privately, loved ones expressed gratitude that things didn't escalate further. Conversations shifted from fear to reflection. The family was left divided emotionally, processing stress that had built up over weeks. Emotions ran high because near misses can feel just as heavy as actual losses. As time passed, attention slowly drifted to other headlines, but the impact lingered. Industry insiders noted a visible change in how both artists moved afterward. More guarded, more intentional. Fans are shocked because moments like this leave marks that don't fade quickly. Emotions ran high as supporters debated what lessons, if any, were learned. In the end, this chapter didn't close with explosions or public apologies. It ended with restraint, unanswered questions, and a collective exhale. The family was left divided in memory of the stress, but united in relief. Emotions ran high because sometimes survival feels like victory. The rap world watched it all unfold, reminded once again how thin the line is between entertainment and reality. Fans are shocked because what started as rumors nearly became something much darker. And while the silence returned, it carried a different meaning now. Not just tension, but awareness. Because everyone involved understood one thing clearly: the next situation might not allow this kind of pause. And that understanding changed everything. Now that you've heard how this situation unfolded, the question is simple: what do you really think was going on behind the scenes? Was this a real warning that nearly crossed a dangerous line? Or did the internet turn silence into something way bigger than it ever was? Fans are still shocked, emotions are still running high, and a lot of questions remain unanswered. And that's exactly why this story won't stop circulating anytime soon. You've seen how fast rumors can turn into pressure, how narratives can form without facts, and how the family was left divided while the world watched for entertainment. Situations like this remind everyone how thin the line is between rap drama and real-life consequences. One wrong move, one misunderstood message, and everything can change forever. Now, it's your turn to speak. Do you think Pooh Shiesty was sending a serious message? Or was NBA YoungBoy being pulled into something he never intended to? Did both sides handle this the right way? Or was there a moment where things could have gone completely left? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments, because this conversation doesn't end here. If you want to stay locked in on real mixed fake news, raw rap drama, and stories the blogs won't break down like this, make sure you hit that like button right now. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what happens next, because in this culture, today's silence can become tomorrow's headline. Turn on notifications so you're always first when new drama drops. And most importantly, share this video with someone who's been following this situation, because everybody has an opinion, and yours deserves to be heard.